Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you about some short conversation. Number 1. The woman said to the man he had been printed out a copy of the material for the advertising meeting that afternoon and she wanted to know his opinion. The man replied it looked good, however he thought a few pages were missing. It went from page 13 to page 18. The woman replied, all of them were like that. They must have made a mistake at the printers. The man suggested they still had a few hours before the meeting. Then called them back and told them to fix it. That happened to him last time he ordered from them. Number 2. The man said to the woman, why she was there, if she should be on her way to the trade show in Memphis. The woman replied, he had gone last year and there were some complaints from a client about the application they had developed for him that she needed to resolve immediately. The man was surprised by that and he wanted to know what's wrong. The woman replied the client was unhappy with the app. He said it wasn't smooth and it often closed when he tried to open certain part. He was one of their biggest client and she didn't know how to make it up to him. The man said he was sure he would think it out. She had dealt with him before. He would love to try and help, but he had to go speak with the manager. Number 3. The man said to the woman, it was so hot in the office that day, the air conditioner must be broken. He would have to call maintenance to take a look at it. The woman replied, their energy consumption had been too high that year, so they asked them to turn it off for one day a week. The man was surprised by that because he didn't get that memo. If anything they could do to keep cool, it would be too hard to concentrate in that heat. The woman commented he had ordered a few fans for their office, but some people was asking about working from home. She would tell him know what management say about that later that day. Number 4. The woman said to the man if he had able to look into the company website. She had been trying to log in for the last 10 minutes, but it said her password was incorrect. The man replied he was logged in just fine. And then he said they did upgrade the server the night before. Maybe her account had been affected by that. The woman commented he should call IT about the problem. If he knew who was in charge of the network issue. The man replied he would look it up there and let her know. Just give him a minute. Number 5. The man wanted to know if the woman had finished setting up for the manager meeting that afternoon. That was a pretty important meeting, so he wanted everything will be perfect. The woman replied she had just finished. She even had time to print out the updated itinerary. The man said, where the name card was. If she had forgot printed that, the woman replied. She couldn't believe she missed that. She knew something was missing. Let her go print them out right away. Everything was up in her office. The man commented. They hadn't came back from lunch yet. Number 6. The woman said to the man, she has been looking through the envelope from earlier that day and it seems both of you made a mistake when processing return. The man was surprised by that and he wanted to know what mistake was. The woman replied, customer only had 14 days to return merchandise, not 30. Too many people had been taking advantage of it in the past, so they changed the policy. The man one commented, when they were trainer, they told them it was 30. It even say so in the training manual. The woman agreed with him, however. That should be corrected immediately. From now on, follow the new policy until they change the manual. Let her go speak with the training manager about that. Number 7. The woman wanted to know if the man was in charge of room reservation. She wanted to reserve a meeting room for the following Tuesday, but all the meeting room seemed to be filled. The man replied, they had a room available. Actually, the marketing team cancelled their meeting and the sales team wanted to switch to that room since it was bigger. He had urgent to update the reservation sheet. The woman could use their room. The woman was happy about that, and she wanted to know if the room had a projector. She needed to give a presentation on the budget report, and it would be really helpful. The man replied, it didn't, but the portable project should be available. The marketing team didn't need it. He would get that for the woman Tuesday morning. Thank you for the listening.